in the process of trying to build me a drone right now anyway, so that would be awesome.
Oh, we're going to have so much fun. We're going to have so much fun. Okay, we're going on.
Okay.
Okay. Here. Hello, everyone. It's so nice for everyone to be here tonight. I want to be very respectful of Tim's time. So I'm just going to start this interview. And as you come in, please feel free to hit that like, smash that like, do whatever you need to do to the like. And then I'm also going to say, and Kim can write this in the stream as we go through it, that basically I'm interviewing TCM Drones. So I'm going to stay focused, as you know, with him a lot. And then we'll go to the chat and we'll start answering questions unless it's imperative. So, hey Heath, how you doing? So I'm getting ready to go. So Tim, how long have you been in the drone community?
In the drone community for 3 years.
Yeah?
Now I have flown RC airplanes for, well, I started 30 years ago. I've flown for about 15 years and then got out.
Really? So the
And
other person who flies planes, you know, in our community is Michael Banney.
I've
He
seen some of
does
his videos.
planes. And we have a couple other ones that do planes. So that is going to be, that is awesome. So are you still flying planes?
No, I got out due to health issues. And like I said, about 3 years ago, I picked me up a little small drone, and it has grown quite a bit since.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So I'm going to go back over everything really quick for everyone because we have more people in the chat. So Carpenter Rick, I'm getting your drone really soon. And I'm so excited. So excited. But anyway, everyone in the chat, Kim's going to keep putting kind of the rules of what we're doing. I am interviewing Tim, TCM Drones. And so I'm going to concentrate on Tim for a little bit. And Furball is going to keep track of the chat and he will make sure I get any questions that I'm not seeing. Okay. And Heath, you little devil dog, it's been too long. Louis P. Floyd, hi. Hi to everyone in the chat. So, so Tim, you're talking about health issues. Before we go there, can we go back a little bit, like where you were born? Because I'm picking up south.
I was born and raised in South Carolina.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
I
Spent a
lived
lot of time there. I've spent a lot of time down there.
I lived in Pickens,
Mm-hmm.
little town of Pickens, up until I was about 18. Uh, I moved to Easley for a while. Then I moved for about 2 years. I've been in Liberty ever since. And
Wow.
I'm 54 now, so I've been in Liberty for quite a while.
Yeah, I gotta say, my family was out of Timmins. I think it was called Timmins in Florence. So I spent a lot of summers down in Florence, South Carolina, where my grandmama was. So that is small world. Small world.
Yep.
So how was life down there when you were? Let's just talk about those years of like 1 to 10. How were they for you?
1 to 10, from what I can remember, it's pretty awesome. Uh, I started riding motocross at the age of 6.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, I quit riding motocross at the age of 42. And I can explain that if need to be, or why I had to quit riding at 42. But I mean, I've had some up and downs, but mainly it was a pretty good time. I enjoyed it. I had a wonderful childhood.
So let's talk a little bit. You know, let's talk about some stomping grounds that we went to. Did you go to the beach? Is that
Yes.
something you did? Which beach were you going to?
Hunting Island, Edisto,
Mm-hmm.
Isle of Palms,
Wow.
and I've been to Myrtle Beach once and won't go back.
Well, I went to Myrtle Beach. I think I was only 10, 11 years old. My grandmama knew a family had a big, huge house. It's right across the main street and nothing around it but homes. And we spent a couple weeks, maybe a month down there. And I tell you, I fell in love with it. But I have heard that it's changed so much that I probably would not want to be there now.
it has it has grown a lot. Uh, it's been a while since I've been there. Uh, but I've known people that go there every year for vacation,
Wow.
and the stories they have told me about how much that place has grown, I wouldn't. It, it's just it's too crowded.
Yes. Yes. I don't like the crowds. The older I get, the less I like crowds. You know. So let's talk about motocross. You ended your motocross career at 14, very young to stop motocross. Why did you stop motocross
So I stopped at 42.
at
Uh,
42?
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, at 42, which was it's either 2005 or 2007. I can't remember. Uh, I was down at Fairplay. Uh, Guy had a motocross track in his front yard, and when I say a front yard motocross track, this was a major motocross track. That's where I practiced. Uh, I was down there one day. Uh, there was a couple of A-class riders. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but they were, in other words, they were pro riders.
Hmm.
There was two of them down there, and I was trying to keep up with them. And for the first 15 laps, I done good. At 16th lap, I hit a 130-foot triple and didn't make it. Uh,
Hmm.
I busted my helmet in half, and I lacked about another 5 pounds of thrust, and I would have lost my right arm at my shoulder. Everything in my shoulder was literally down in my chest.
Oh my God.
So, to say the least, that's why I quit at 42. When you're
Wow.
42, pain hurts.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It does. It's funny how things become a lot more painful as we get older.
It takes a lot longer to heal.
Yeah, it does. So we were talking a little bit about some of the struggles you've had. And so when did those start in your life?
Uh, First, I had a bad start was, I won't say it was 2011. Uh, my gallbladder rupture. Uh, Set up gangrene. I didn't know about it until after the infection had got into my blood. I spent about 3 weeks in the hospital on very high dosed antibiotics, uh, just to get the infection down to where they could go and do the surgery.
So, okay, I want you to go back just because I missed that one little piece. What was infected? Because I know it's your blood,
My
but
gallbladder.
you, oh
My
my, I
gallbladder.
did, how does it go? I've never heard of gallbladder going gangrene.
It.
Oh,
What happened is I had got gallstones. Didn't know it.
yes,
Uh, the pain I was having, I was passing off as just pains.
right.
Uh, uh, it eventually built up so big until my gallbladder actually ruptured. And I got real sick due to the infection. When I finally went to the emergency room, that's when they determined that I had infection in my blood. They done the MRIs, CAT scans, all this good stuff. That's when they found out my gallbladder had ruptured.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something. Everyone in my family, but maybe one person besides me, has had the gallbladder removed. I had no idea it could burst. That is frightening. I think everyone probably in the chat is holding their gallbladders right now going, no, I had no idea.
It caused me to have pancreatitis.
Yeah.
So I've had to deal with it. They went in and took the gallbladder out, cleaned the insides of me out. They took out 16 gallstones while they were in it. Gallstones were about the size of a small ball bearing.
Jeez. So they pumped you full of antibiotics. I assume they removed the gallbladder. How long did it take you to get past that point?
About 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed pretty rough shape, pretty sick for, I said, about 6 months.
Yeah. And I would imagine with gangrene and with all that going into your blood, that would be, we have a lot of people in our community that I didn't know all the challenges they were going through, and they go through just huge things, right? And somehow when they fly, they feel better. I don't know because I have not gone through the things you're going through. I mean, I have something in my brain grown, but that's not a big deal. Because I'm not going to let it be a big deal ever. So I was like, not a big deal. But it's not affecting my day-to-day stuff. But what's happening with you has. I mean, I see the oxygen, right? Is that COPD?
COPD and emphysema.
Emphysema. Okay. So you have a lot of stuff that's impacting your life. And I get it, you might have more than that. So COPD, which is significant, because we have Lawrence in here, Novice Quads, who has COPD, and it puts all kinds of restrictions on him. And then you have emphysema, which is a little different. That's horrendous in and of itself. And you don't have a gallbladder. It's gone.
And that's pretty much the beginning. I do know there's people out there in a lot worse shape. But I feel like I've went through everything that I've went through. I feel like to be able to help somebody else in the same situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And so why don't you talk to me a little bit about what you do because I'm assuming you try to reach out to people that are going through this. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, I reach out to a lot of people, especially like at Duke University. I've got people that I contact with email, by text messaging or by phone that are going through or has gone through some of the same things. The local hospitals here, I talk to people there. I've met a lot of people that I also, I'm in contact with. We talk if they're having a bad day, like with their COPD, if they're having a day that they're having trouble breathing or they can't keep their oxygen up, and it's upsetting them. I reach out, I talk to them comfortable. I mean, we'll go get together. We'll ride out to the lake, spend a day. Anything that will help take their mind off of, they're being scared.
Yeah, because it is scary because breath is something that is needed. I mean, you have to have that. And when that starts getting compromised, they told me I was starting to show signs of emphysema back when I think I was 40. And I quit smoking on a dime because I thought, oh, I had an aunt who had it, a great aunt, Gracie, and it was horrendous for her. And I just never wanted to go with that. But now I've developed a little asthma. Do you find that once you have stuff like that, other things kind of can crop up?
Yeah. That's like the COPD and emphysema.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this month, 4 years ago, uh, it about took me out of this world. I didn't know what was going on at the time.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is me and my wife both realized that my oxygen, I couldn't get it to build up. I was running 15 liters of oxygen, and I still couldn't get it above 45.
Wow.
And I finally collapsed out. My wife called 911. Time they got me to the hospital, uh, they had already told my wife that they didn't expect me to make it. They determined I had double pneumonia, both lungs, and uh, they put me in medically induced coma for 12 days. They literally went in and pressure washed my lungs.
Oh, geez.
Once a day, they would go in and pressure wash my lungs. Uh, and for that 12 days, they weren't expecting me to come out.
I mean, I can't even imagine what your wife must have thought, in your family, because it's pneumonia is very, very scary. I've only had it once, and I get my pneumonia shots all the time now. I don't know how much it would help you to have the shots because of your critical stuff going on. But they gave me the wrong medication, and they didn't know that until I almost died. And I remember my kids being here and everyone being scared. And I'm like, don't worry. As you're trying to wheeze a breath in. How very scary. I mean, I just can't imagine what your family was just going through.
I I can imagine it was pretty rough on them.
Yeah.
Well, I said I stayed in the hospital uh, for about a month and a half.
Mm.
When I did finally recover from that, I had become paralyzed from the waist down.
Okay, so how did that fit into pneumonia?
Being in a coma, I wasn't using my muscles. Uh, nothing was nothing was working properly because my oxygen was staying so low, and due to the oxygen staying so low and me not moving, it caused me to be paralyzed from the waist down. It wasn't permanent; it was temporary. But I did have to go to rehab. I stayed in the rehab clinic for about 6 weeks. Then I had to be transferred back to the hospital. Uh, Stayed in the hospital again for about another 6 weeks. Uh, had to learn how to walk all over again. It took, well, it's been 4 years ago, and I still can't walk that good. My legs still don't work quite like they're supposed to. That's why most time I'm in a wheelchair.
So, Tim, how old are you?
Uh, Next month I will be 54.
How old?
54.
54. That's a hell of a thing to happen to a man who's still relatively young. You know, it's a hell of a thing, isn't it?
Oh yes.
So
But
your body started trying to repair itself to the point you can stand when needed.
yes, I I can stand. I can walk short distance. Uh, but I can't stand for long. Uh, like I said, I can't walk far. You know,
Right.
my legs give out, and I use a walker when I do try to walk most of the time.
Yes.
Uh, I'm like I said, I'm still recovering and recuperating and rehabilitating from that.
Well, there's something you told me in the pre. You said, I don't want anyone to pity me. Well, that's such a southern thing, isn't it? You
I
know, for a
I'm
man, I don't want anyone to pity me. I don't want them to feel sorry for me. I don't want them to do any of these things. And why is that? No one
there's
wants pity, but why you feel so strongly about it?
because there's people out there that's in a lot worse shape than I am.
Yes.
So I look at these other people, uh, the cancer, the arthritis that's eating their joints out, uh, stroke victims. I just lost a brother-in-law last year due to stroke. He
Mm-hmm.
he he was well this year he would have been 50.
Oh, so
Uh,
young. And I'm saying that because I'm 60. So I'm older than you. Kim and I are both 60, aren't we? Kim doesn't always admit it. He still thinks he's 30. But don't even start dancing. He's so funny. But when things like that hit you, I mean, I remember talking to Kim when I first realized he lost his leg. And he's like, yeah, I don't want anyone to pity me or I'll punch him. And I'm like, what the heck? Slow down, boy, slow down. But I noticed that, especially in our community, when people have a hard time because they have worked through all the stuff that comes through with that. And some of that work through is through drones. Because then the one
exactly.
thing I know is when we fly, we are free. That's the one thing I've noticed. Have you found that?
Yes. I I try to fly every day just for that purpose. When I've got a drone in the air, the world around me don't exist. I've I'm enjoying myself. I'm I'm just having fun flying and trying not to crash.
You know, one young man that I interviewed once, Merch RC, he would actually kind of roll out of his bed and on the floor just pull himself to the window, and his boy would go put his drone out there, and that's how he was flying, because he is completely no anything. So I remember when you said to me, I don't want anyone to pity me, and I thought, absolutely, I know you don't, because we have seen people in our communities that go through so much, and that's the first thing they say. And it's hard not to feel bad, because I feel bad because I want everyone to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. But I also get it.
Well, I've just seen a lot worse. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, in 2001, I lost my second wife due to breast cancer. She was 31 years old. That's where I got in touch with people at Duke University. She was there a lot.
Yes.
And at 31 years old,
So young.
she lost her life. I dealt with her sickness. Nobody, nobody would understand unless they've been through it. What you have to do to take care of somebody that's that sick.
That's right.
And I stuck beside her. Matter of fact, I lost a job of 15 years. I was a fixture card room at a local manufacturing plant. I said 15 years of my life I spent there as a fixture. I lost that job to stay with my wife at university. And I had two kids. I had two girls at home at the time. So, I had them to have to take care of, them both in school. It's like, hey, the job's not worth it. My wife is more.
So, so we're always saying stuff like on YouTube, family first. Oh, Novice Quads, hi. So Novice Quads is the one in here with COPD also, Tim. So you guys would probably have a lot to talk about those restrictions that happen when you have something like that. But I think we say family first, but not everyone is family first, right? So you are. I mean, that is when you end up losing a job because you're like, I can't do this because I have something. Do you ever, and I'm going to ask, and I kind of know the answer, but I'm going to ask anyway, do you ever regret choosing your wife over your job? And that's what I want to tell people, at the end of the day, you're never really going to regret that, are you?
Yeah.
Right.
I feel good about myself due to the fact that I love my wife to the point to where nothing else matters.
And I agree with you as well. There used to be a time when people, oh, Ed, it would depend on the wife. Ed is very bad. Don't listen to him. No, Ed, stop yourself. No, but I think it's when you're working, the companies used to, like IBM and these places, didn't matter what happened. They would not lay you off. No matter what happened, they try to stick with you and help you through that. But companies aren't really like that anymore. Every once in a while, you'll find a few. But I know where my roommate works at a bread company, France. When everything kind of went all to hell for a little bit for all of us, they made sure they kept everyone on. And few companies can say that anymore. Few companies can say that. So I sure wish they would have been better to you, my friend.
Well,
so what did you do? Because now your wife had died. There's children. You're remarried, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell me just a little bit about your wife?
The one that I'm married to now?
Yeah.
We actually dated back in 1985.
Whoa.
We met at a local skating rink. She was having some issues with another guy that wouldn't leave her alone. So I come in one night. One of my first cousins was actually her best friend. She was telling me what was going on. So I went up pretending to be her boyfriend and told the other guy if he didn't quit messing with my girlfriend, that he was gonna wish he had. And it took off from there. We actually started dating.
Wow.
But at that time, I had a very bad alcohol. So alcohol came into play. Her parents made sure that it went two different directions.
Because you had a problem with alcohol, correct?
I had a problem. I drank like a fish every day.
Yeah.
Uh, I would go to work with it in my coffee mug, coffee container, and it was a problem. But 10 years ago, uh, I run into her at the post office. We got to talking. We swapped phone numbers, and she called me, well, texted me one day, wanted me to come and help her unload a dryer that her mother had bought. We've been together ever since. It's been 10 years ago.
Nice.
We're happily married. We've got a 9-year-old son together. Got our own home. It's paid for. She just recently bought her a brand new car. She's been wanting, a new car, which we needed a bigger one because the little Toyota we had, I couldn't get in and out of with my legs.
Yeah.
So I can honestly say we're a happy couple. After 10 years, we still get along just as good as we did the first day. Now, I ain't going to say we don't have our ups and downs and our battles. We have, we've had our differences. But when it was all said and done, it was, I love you, hon. I give her a hug, kiss. She give me a hug, kiss, and it was like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, I think when people tell me they never, ever, 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 ever argue or even have a disagreement, I'm always like, something doesn't sound right. I believe you if that's what you're telling me, but you have to have a little spice to the marriage. You have to disagree sometimes, but maybe some people don't, but that's never been my experience.
Well, it's just like eating food. A little spice makes it all the better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You don't
when
want
you have
crazy spice, but little spice.
no, you don't want crazy spice, but a little different opinions or different agreements, whatever, here and there, I feel like it just makes the marriage a little stronger. Because you
Yes.
love each other enough to fight through it, and at the end of the night, you pull yourself back together and you're still together. You're not hollering and threatening divorce or
Right.
leaving, whatever. It makes the marriage just that much stronger.
So I'm going to go through here really quick and say hi to people in the chat so you know who's in the chat because he's not getting the chat right now. So we have Ryan in Indigo Rhino. We have Swift Fox, Essex 2112, was blind. I love what's blind. Let's see. Heath, my virtual hubby. He is 3D printing. Paul Murray's in the house. The Craft King's in the house. Drone Shots, Swift Fox FPV, Nico's Aerial. We have Carpenter Rick, my guy. Let's see. I said Craft King. I believe I did. I hope I did. Stephanie Kelly, how you doing? I know we had Aerial views in here. We have Centroid, Novice Quads, who will be on tomorrow, along with Centroid. Or he'll be on a different show. Let's see. I went all the way up. I don't want to forget anyone. I'm going quickly. Ed. Hey, Ed. Oh my God. Ed has a wicked sense of humor. I can't always read out loud what he puts in here. Let me see. He has a wicked sense of humor. Let's see. Am I missing anyone, Kim?
Well, just a couple, but you did pretty good.
Okay. So what did I say?
Hello to everyone.
So Essex is saying I was an alcoholic for over 30 years, and because of it, I lost everything. And in 2010, I found God. Haven't touched a drop, and my life has turned around slowly but steady. Very good. Oh, you forgot Furball. And Furball is our wonderful moderator for tonight, who's trying to keep me on track, which isn't always easy to do because I'm extremely, I go a little bit everywhere. So talk to me about drones.
Drones, right now, they are my scapegoat. They're my getaway.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that I have crossed my mind that's bad or might get me upset or angry, I grab a drone. I go out, I fly at my front yard, and if I'm not over my spell by that, I'll grab another battery or either another drone and fly some more.
Nice.
Until I'm over whatever the situation is. Then I come in and I watch my video.
Nice.
So they're my getaway. I love them. I've got quite a few different kinds, different styles, different sizes. Only thing I haven't got yet is a race drone, and I'm fixing to be in the process of building me one of them. I want to build my first drone.
Talk to me about what you fly right now. And then I want to know what you're selling to Paul, because he hasn't told me, and he knows he shouldn't keep secrets from me, but he does.
Well, for one, I haven't talked to Paul to determine for myself whether he's actually a purchaser. But my main drones that I fly right now is the Bebop 2.
Oh, the Bebop. Yes.
That's my main go-to drone. I love that drone.
Good drone.
I love the way it flies. I love the way the camera looks on the videos. I love everything about that drone.
They are a sweet drone, the Bebop.
Yes.
Do you have the really big controller that looks like a hot dog vendor?
No, I don't have that.
Sky controller.
Yeah. My second go-to drone is my Mavic Air.
Oh,
After
nice.
that would be my probably my Spark.
Spark. Okay.
After that, it's the Mantis Q. And that's
the what?
The Mantis Q.
I don't think I've heard of that one, have I?
My mind just went as blank as to be.
That's okay.
It's the unique Mantis Q.
Yes, I know, because I have the unique breeds.
I've got that one. I've got breeds also.
Do you? Uh-huh.
But that's my 4 main go-to drones. After that, if it's bad weather outside, usually I fly my Tillos. I've got the white Tillo and I've got the Iron Man edition.
Oh, wow.
My 9-year-old son, I also bought him a Iron Man edition Tillo. So me and him usually gets in here in my little room and we usually fly them. A couple of little small drones, that we'll battle with. We've got a couple that we'll smash into each other. We'll smash them into the wall, and them things they're like a Timex waltz. Take a lick and keep on kicking.
Very nice.
I have a lot of enjoyable days watching my 9-year-old son sitting here with me and battle drones in the house. Now he flies outside with me some also. He's got some bigger drones. He flies them very, very well. Which of course I monitor him. I don't let him get out of my sight, which is not too far.
So how do you feel being able to fly with your boy?
I love it. It's the best feeling in the world. Now I'm fixing to get I got a 23-year-old daughter. she's stepdaughter, but not. She's
Yes.
my daughter. I gave her a X4 Desire, but
Okay.
I'm in the process. She's in the process of learning how to fly it.
Very good.
My oldest son, that's at home, which is 18, I can't get him off the Xbox One long enough to do nothing.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. My grandson's all into that Xbox. Yes. So
But,
I'm getting that. So why then, I'll ask you, have you built any parts of a drone? Have you done any kind of modifications?
no.
Okay. Have you done soldering?
Yes. I used to, back in the day, I used to tune and peak, what they call tune, peak, and clip CB radios.
Okay.
I learned how to solder back then. And I've soldered a lot. So soldering
It's
no
like
issue.
soldering on these little tiny pieces like this, yeah?
It's no issue for me.
Oh, you're going to build sweet, sweet drones.
When you're
You can
working on
solder on
CB
these.
radios, you're actually soldering in a lot tighter places than that.
I got to tell you, I think we have a lot of CB people in here that have done those. Kim being one of them. I think Roger, didn't he get on every once in a while? And we have a lot of people who that CB thing used to be big. I've never done it, but we have a lot of people in here that have. What was your handle on the CB?
Shotgun.
Shotgun. Okay. Okay. Kim, what was your handle?
Pain in the ass.
I thought yours was Slappy the Wonder Clown.
No.
Oh, see. He's never going to let me tag him with that name. And I think that's wrong because I love that name. Look at him.
CBs they're a lot of fun. I said I would peak, flip, tune. You bring me a CB that talked 5 watts. When I got done with it, it talked 35 watts.
Mm.
I've put together and built tube amps where they would talk anywhere from 35 watts to 3,000 watts. I said I was in that for a hobby for a good 10 years.
Wow.
I done that and flew varsity airplanes at the same time.
So, and I wish Mike Banny was in here because he's so into planes. I know some of the other guys are too. They just love doing the planes. But let me ask you this. When you want to start building, right? Do you have any idea how big you want a drone?
I want something like a little 3-inch.
Oh,
I don't want nothing real big. Because right now I really don't have a lot of space to fly. So I want something small enough that I can get out in my front or backyard. Rip around a couple of trees, around my building, flip it, flop it, crash it.
right. There's a lot of flipping and flopping that goes before the crash usually.
So I don't want to go no bigger than about
3-inch. Because I know I'm doing my 5-inch. Oh, I took it in the other room because I'm supposed to be taking it apart. Because Kim said, take it apart so you can fit it in the luggage. So then I had to go buy another piece of luggage. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't have
in
it
case
right
anybody
here.
sees the smoke rolling up. I vape, so it's not cigarette smoke. Trust me, I was a 40-year smoker. When I had the lung issue with the hospital stay and coma and all that, I quit smoking.
Wow.
But I do vape which my doctor has recommended that he said I'd rather see you vape than smoke any day. So
Yeah, there's a lot of docs saying that. The only thing I always worry about is lungs are lungs, and you kind of worry. But I know I can't do any of that. But I want to smoke a cigar. I'm going to do that because I watched Centroid when he has a cigar in his mouth and he's running around with 2 drones in his hands to go fly. It looks really cool. So I want to do that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I won't light it. I'll just put it in my mouth and run around with it.
Me and Roger are gonna
Okay.
quit smoking soon.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm hoping. I'm just going to put that out
Oh.
there.
I
You
don't condemn anybody that smokes. Like I said, I done it for right at or a little over 40 years.
Yep.
So I know how it is. I know how hard it is to quit.
It is very hard. My mom smoked up to about 6 months before she died, and she didn't die of smoking. And they had told her she needed to quit, and she kept telling me, I'll just quit then. But I know she was sneaking cigarettes the whole time, but I never said anything. Because right before she left this plane of existence, she said, I wish I had a cigarette. And I said, Ma, if I had one, I'd wheel you right out of this hospital and give it to you. Because, I mean, at that point, it didn't matter. But, yeah. So I think Carpenter Rick was saying he smokes something else in his vape. But, of course, you do, darling, because you've been so sick. Big lawsuit with it. Yeah.
I can't say I haven't tried that other kind of smoke. Well, back in my day, we called it the left-handed cigarette. Wacky backy.
Yeah, wacky tobacco is what we used to say.
I've tried it. It just wasn't my thing.
Hmm.
I said back in the day, alcohol was my thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the alcohol than which I've been alcohol free. I have not drank alcohol in going on 20 years.
Right.
At least I've not smoked a cigarette in 4 years.
Wow.
But I finally determined that the alcohol was going to destroy me, kill me, or take everything I had. And
Yeah.
at the time, I was with my second wife, and I just decided enough was enough.
Right.
I just put it down.
So let me ask you a question. What's it going to take for you to now build a drone?
Parts.
Parts.
And, if I do sell this other drone that me and Paul had discussed,
Which drone is that?
it is the Autel.
The Autel.
Come on, brain. No, I cannot think to save my life.
Oh, that's a pretty one. That looks like the Phantom.
It is the X-Star. I said my brain, my
Don't
brain.
you worry.
That is,
it's the X-Star. The Autel X-Star. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's got another name in between that, but like I said, my brain won't work long enough to tell me what it is.
That's not bad.
Robotics. Yeah, I got
Nice.
to look at this little.
Yes.
Autel Robotics X-Star Premium.
Oh my gosh.
Premium, not the regular X-Star.
So that is beautiful. That drone. So you guys are going to be talking about that. So if you sell that, then you get to go buy parts for your 3-inch drone.
I will be ordering parts, and as soon as they come in, I will attempt to build.
You will build. So Kim and I, starting next week, are going to start a live build, and I think we're going to do some. And then Centroid's coming out, and he's going to help us with some of it and to do beta flight and all those things that I just can't wrap my head around right now. But I'm sure I'll get it as we go, and we're going to do those live. So just look out for it for next week. But I think you can build, especially the soldering part is the part that makes me worried. I'm not that great a solderer. I'm getting the hang of it. But if you're good at soldering, I think that's half the battle, if not 3/4 of it. Because
Wow.
it's those solder joints that have to be spot on. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know because I've never built one, but I'm hopeful.
I'm not going to say that I'll build it, and my soldering might cause the drone to explode when you put a battery in. But I'm pretty confident myself.
Yes. And have you flown anything acro yet?
I want to bad, but I haven't.
So I think because they're telling me, again, I haven't either. They're telling me it's not going to be as difficult as what I think it would be because you have to have both hands moving at the same time, and I'm better just one or the other. But I know that if you have a little whoop, which you have whoops and stuff like that, you can practice with that or lift off, and it'll help you get started. Hey, Jeff Freestyle, how you doing? So that's one of those. I don't know. I don't think you should listen to anything I say about acro because I have not done it, but I'm sure that I can maybe get it in the air is what I'm looking at.
Well, I was also told that due to the experience I've got with RC airplanes, because I flew.
Oh yeah.
I flew acrobat airplanes.
Okay.
I flip, flop, twisted. I done everything you think
so you'll
of.
be fine.
I was told that it wasn't exactly the same, but it was similar. But now, until I get one in my hands, I don't know.
I think they'll probably be a little bit easier for you then because you kind of have the idea of how you keep things in the air. See, I have none of that. None of that. It's just going to be sad out in the field when I start flying. And I did ask him to be a human gate for me, like to just like put his hands one place, it's like another, not just go through. But he won't do it. I think if he cared, he would.
I don't blame.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing.
He's no way.
But
So
right now, my biggest issue is time.
Time, yes.
I just recently had a pump about yay big around and about yay thick installed in my derriere section. So I've going out back between doctors with it, and my other doctor, my lung doctor. I haven't had time, but all that's coming to a close. Everything's getting tuned in, I guess you'd say.
Yes.
I'm starting to get a little bit more time in my hands, less trips to the doctors. So I'm going to focus that time, extra time, and on building me a drone. I want something that when I hit the throttle, I don't see it again until I let off the thing. I want it to boom. I want it to be fast.
Yes. I think going to the doctors is the hard part, isn't it? To constantly go.
I go to 2 different doctors once a month, at least. Third doctor about every 3 months.
Oh wow.
But I've got a gastrologist, a lung doctor, and my primary care doctor, which it's sort of tied in with my pain management. Gastroenterologist, right now, he's one that I'm fixing to not have to go back to for a while. Because talking about explosions, that's another thing that caused me to not almost be here. My stomach also perforated.
Oof.
They had to take part of my abdomen, inside of my abdomen, to patch my stomach.
See, I don't know how all this happens to you.
I don't.
I mean,
quit.
I am thinking, you know, because we have a lot of autoimmune stuff in our family. And so it always seems like you get over one thing and then the other thing comes up and all of that.
Yes.
But you seem to have just these huge things. Your stomach kind of exploded. I mean, just like, how does, I don't even, I just don't understand how all that happens.
I'll tell you what caused my stomach to what they call perforate.
Yeah, perforate.
Perforate. I'll tell you the number one cause. Goodies headache powders.
What?
Goodies headache powders. Due to my pain, I was taking goodies, and when I say taking goodies, my wife would buy me them 6-packs. I was going through at least 2 of them a day.
Oh, yes.
Every day. And I wasn't drinking enough fluids with it. So therefore, it was just building up, and it finally ate a hole through my stomach.
And you know, that's funny because I've heard that can happen with all kinds of aspirin and ibuprofen. You have to be really careful because I used to pop them like candy. Well, I was told to be careful.
I took the Goodies headache powders. I would take 2 packs at a time, put them together. No water, no nothing. I'd dump the powder. It's the powder. I'd dump it, swallow it, you know. Then I'd venture to take a glass of water and turn it up, wash it down.
Just kind of wash it down a little bit.
But I guess you'd say I was addicted to it. I loved the taste of them.
Yeah,
It was the only thing. It was the only thing that would touch my headaches at the time. But now my headaches are obsolete. I don't have much. If I do have a headache, it's mild.
Right.
Which, of course, right now I've got this big old metal pump in my back, with the catheter runs straight into my spine, goes into my spinal fluid. That pretty well knocks out all the pain I've got left.
Oh wow! Which is probably
drip.
Yeah.
It's a continual drip, and it's they fill it every 3 months. Well, they will be filling it every 3 months with the lighting. So that eases my pain. I said I've got. I mean, my hips are gone, my legs are gone, everything. But the best thing about it all is I still wake up every morning and get in here and mess with my drones, get on the computer. I'm thankful that I'm still able to wake up every morning.
It gives you something. You know, I've heard people talk about, hey, Mike Roche, I've heard people talk about, we're on the internet too much, we're here too much, we're there too much. And I say, forget all y'all. I get it when you're very young and you should be maybe running around, maybe run a marathon, whatever you want to do, go do that. But there's a point to where this is the new way of connection. I'm sorry I'm not out meeting all new people saying, hi, how are you doing? But this is where you can come and find people within your niche, the things that you like to do, and have a conversation over coffee, breakfast, dinner, doesn't matter, because we're talking right now, connecting right now. It seems to me that this is, to me, I think it would be a godsend to a lot of us. You know,
It is to me because I don't have nobody within 50 miles around me that flies drones that I know of, none that I have met. So I have nobody to talk drones with. I've also got musical instruments I play. Well, I'm in the process of learning to play the guitar. I'm a
nice.
drummer. There's nobody around that deals, that messes with any of that. So I've got a Facebook group that I go on to that's music, nothing but music. And
Nice.
then I've got y'all and all my new friends here on YouTube.
Yep.
That I get to talk and learn and express my feelings towards the drone plane. So if I sit here in front of my computer for 4 hours and I'm talking drones, so be it. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it.
That's
as long
what
as you're
that's what
enjoying
I'm
what
saying.
you do, that's what
Yep.
matters.
And I will tell you, I think there are a lot of people down south who do fly, but it's such a solitary thing when you're out flying your drone. I think that's why we don't connect as easy. But then when we do, we do. You know, I think when we do connect, we just connect. And so I think as long as we keep on going, the South Carolina boys will be coming in sooner or later. I just have to believe, and we'll find someone for you if you want to fly with them or whatever, because we've done that.
I would thoroughly enjoy it. I would love it to have somebody on a face-to-face personal basis that I could load up some drones. We've got some beautiful areas around here.
Oh yeah, South Carolina.
I would just
Beautiful.
love to go fly. But I can't go on my own. I can't drive. I haven't drove in 3 years. So if I go somewhere, my wife has to take me. So to find somebody that could swing by, pick me up, throw a couple of my drones in their back seat or their trunk or whatever, go to some of these places, fly, I would feel like I'd done heaven. But it would be awesome.
Yeah, I think we just need to find those connections. You know, I don't mind flying on my own, but and I'm going up to Canada, I'll be flying with the boys. But I think it's just about finding those spaces and those people that on occasion you get to fly with. And so that would be a lovely thing, Tim. It'd be a lovely thing for you. But I think that as long as hey Wagner, as long as we're like within these spaces that keep us a little bit more separated, then you just need to put it out there. Like I went and I had dinner with Mike Roche. I had dinner with Centroid. Then Centroid and I went up into Syracuse. We would have brought his wife, but she was like, I'm afraid they're going to search Centroid. So she didn't want any part of that because she knew what I was going to do at the border. I was going to do it. Don't worry, officer. He has no drugs. I was going to have it all good for him. But so we get together, and I think that's one of those things that we just need to figure out if there's going to be a meetup down south. And certainly I'm sure there are going to be them. So we'll keep our eyes open for you to make sure you get to have that if that happens. Because
I was joking with my wife. I was telling her about y'all going, several of you going up to Canada.
Yep.
I was aggravating her. I was joking around with her. I said, "Oh, hon," I said, "I'm sure they would not mind if we went." I said, "Can you all take some vacation days off?" I said, "Let's go to Canada." I said, "We get our passports, we go to Canada." She said, "No, absolutely no." I said, "Well, why?" I said, "It would be fun." She said, "No, absolutely no." I said, "Well, just tell me why." She said, "Because if I ever get to Canada, I won't come back home."
Now, is she a Southern girl?
Well,
is she from South Carolina? Tell her come on up. We'll have fun.
Raised in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Actually, she was raised here in Liberty, about 3 miles from where we live right now. So she's a Liberty
Yeah.
girl. And
My family was Davises and the Powers. Kind of, my grandma was a Power, and my grandfather was a Davis. So we had those two lines coming down. But I tell you, it's those families, the old families that have been around a long time. Yeah, she'd like Canada. She'd go home, believe me. Nothing like the South if that's where you've lived, right?
well, they watch TV program. I won't be able to remember it just because I tried. Uh, but it's filmed in Canada. It's a guy and girl that's got a horse farm. Uh, I wished I could think of the name of the show, but they watch it. I mean, fans watch it, and that's what's got them wanting to go to Canada. The scenery that's around this place. Uh, and she's straight out told me, she says, if I ever get to Canada, I won't come back. Matter of fact, come here and say hey, honey. This
Hi.
is my lovely wife.
Hi, how are you? See, you should
How are
come
you?
up. Tell her she should come to Canada just for a day. Well, if I'm there, we'll fly. If not, they can fly with Kim. It's gonna, and I know we're doing another outing in July.
She said we should come to Canada and fly with them. If she's not there, we can fly with Kim and enjoy ourselves. And I told her that you said if you ever got to Canada, you would not come home. What's the program that y'all watch?
Heartland.
Heartland. Heartland. That's the
Heartland.
TV program they're addicted to. Heartland.
Okay, I'll have to look it up because I like being addicted to TV shows.
Canadian Rock was
Yeah, it's filmed in the Canadian Rockies.
Uh,
And it's
that'd be
gorgeous.
nice. Yeah, you
And-
guys definitely check out Joe's Smokehouse and Barbecue because anything that says barbecue's got to be good, and Joe's is good. So I want to say hi back out to the chat really quick. Know that Tim doesn't have the chat right now, or he would be talking to all of y'all. Also, I'm just going to let him know who's here. So Two Stroke Me, Indigo Rhino, of course, Canadian Drone Hub, Wagner. Love My Drones Was Blind, Mike Roche, Paul Murray, Carpenter Rick, Nikos. I'm going really fast. Let me see. I don't want to miss any. Okay, if I miss you, I'm not meaning to. Jeff Freestyle, Night Train. I always said love my drones. I know. I'll say it again. Love my drones because I love it. Let's see. Anybody I'm missing, Kim? Except for Kim. Ooh. Newfound Drone Productions, also up in Canada.
Wagner.
So I know Ed was planning on building a community somewhere. Wakey's in with his lovely Nell, his little doggy. He just put up a video recently. Yeah, Two Stroke Me.
I wanna say hello to everybody as well that she mentioned. Yes, I don't have my chat up. I would have it up if I knew how.
And we
But
are
I've
going to
never
teach
used
him.
this. I've never used Zoom before, so it's lucky I figured out how to get the camera.
Doing
We'll
good,
be
Tim.
working with them.
But hello to everybody. Thank y'all for
Awesome.
joining in and listening to my side of my story. Hopefully I didn't bore nobody.
No.
But as I said, I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for anybody to say I feel sorry for you.
Tim, I am, but nobody cares anyways.
Everybody should feel happy that I'm still here.
I am very happy you're still here because you're now one of my brothers. And if you're a naughty monkey brother, I will tell you because Paul is a naughty monkey. I'm just saying in case you guys didn't know. Paul Murray, naughty monkey. Okay, guys, I sent out 3 links really quick. I sent one to Mike Roche if he'd like to come in. Hey, Mike Kelly, how you doing, darling? Sent one to Mike Roach, one to Roger from Canadian Home Drone Hub, and one to Paul Murray. I love my drones, naughty. Yeah, minky, no monkey. So I wanted to say, yeah, he says, welcome to the Naughty Monkey Club, because that's Paul Murray, his naughty. But I sent you a link, guys. So if you want to come in, please feel free. Jeff Freestyle just said, happy to meet you. So I think, oh God, I am not reading that, Ed. You're a very naughty monkey. He's talking about his monkey needs a spanking. I don't even understand that.
Well, I need to chat up so I can see some of that.
Yeah, all right. So Nico says, I'm going to sleep late in France. Hey, Nico's Ariel, you know what? I'm going to get over to France in a couple of years. I know my son's just heading back over the end of October with his girl. And so they're going back over. So that's going to be nice. Was blind. LOL. I'm never naughty. That was blind. Don't spank your squirrel. Wakey, you guys are being bad. Oh, he goes, I didn't say my monkey needs. Okay, okay, I'm not reading anything else. I am now closed. But the three that I sent was blind. If you'd like to come in, Paul, Mike, or Roger, please feel free to come in and talk with us. So Indigo Rhino is saying, what the hell is going on in here? I don't know. I so innocently talked about Paul being a naughty monkey. And next thing you know, there's spanking going on. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. I did not do it. I think it's Furball's fault. I blame Furball for, don't even try to put a halo on your head,
I started saying he's got that halo above his head. He didn't.
You know, he always thinks he's just a little angel. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, Mike Roach will come on. Hey, Jeff Freestyle, really quick, because we're kind of done with most of the interviews. So right now, I'm still going to talk with Tim and kind of say something. I watched one of your videos. I commented on, very good flying, my friend, very good. You know, the one thing I think, Tim, is going to be really nice is that there's so many guys in here that fly FPV and also camera drones. So it's like the best of both worlds, isn't it? Oop, here comes Naughty Monkey 1. Hold on.
Mr. Paul.
He's not in yet because he knows he's, the therapy dog. Okay.
Is that therapy dog? Okay.
Welcome to the Naughty Monkey Club there, Tim.
I appreciate the welcoming.
Yeah. And let me just say, Centroid is working on a project for me that I'm going to be giving to Paul. So we'll see. I need him to make me a bunch of little naughty monkeys so I can send them out to the boys in the club. Because Curtis is also a naughty monkey.
Curtis is, yeah.
Yes.
There's quite a few of us that have been dubbed naughty monkeys by Val.
Yes, naughty monkeys. Because you are.
Tim, you did a great job on here tonight, my friend.
What did I do?
Kim, you're the president of the Naughty Monkey Club.
He is. He's very naughty.
I enjoy
Brian, have a nice night.
Well, I'll give you a pay raise for saying that. Thank you.
And I appreciate y'all inviting me on.
I
thought at first I was going to be very, very nervous, but I just felt a family. I mean, I felt like family. Everybody.
Yeah. And that's Tim. That's exactly the way this whole group is. It's like family. When you come and you talk to any one of these people, it's like going to a family reunion.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, in the interviews, the one thing, I always say at the beginning of it, so any of you who want to come on and be interviewed later, let me know, is that I always ask, is there anything you don't want me to ask you? And almost invariably, everyone stops for a second and you can see their eyes going back and forth. Let me look through my life a little, make sure. Nope. You ask me whatever you want. And I don't think I ask embarrassing questions ever, right? But we get good. I think Tim, you are wonderful to interview. You are the perfect person for an interview. But guys, that's one thing I want to say about interviews. It's just a chance for people to get to know Tim, who is in our community, who's been here for a few months, at least that I've really seen and started to really notice through the streams. And so this is a chance for you to just say, this is Tim. This is a great guy. And I'm going to make sure that when I see him, I'm saying, hey, how's it going and what's going on? As the same thing for like when we interviewed Paul. And that was a fun interview too. Or any of the other guys. Now, Roger on Canadian Drone Hub was a little scary. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
You're sideways. I'll be sideways too.
Oops. Let's see if I get it.
Oh, that's okay. So
There we go.
But we also Roger, when I came across the border, I had to say Roger, and they go, you went to see him? I go, yeah, because he can't come to the United States. Because he's been a really naughty monkey.
Well, if Val had she at the last minute she redeemed herself, or she wouldn't have been going to Canada when she talked about we don't got no drugs.
No, I said Centroid didn't. I said, because he told me no, he had none. So go ahead and search him if you need to be sure. It'll be fine.
And the guy took him out of the car and put him up against the wall, and Val was laughing.
And then he started going, ee. And I said, just take it like a man.
When they make it sound, you know what they're doing. It's called a internal body search.
Mike, have you met Tim before?
No. How you doing, Tim?
Tim's a great guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I only just joined in a few minutes ago, so I didn't hear the whole story about your situation and all. But I heard a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm disabled myself. I had a spinal cord injury when I was a teenager, so I use a wheelchair and I'm a quadriplegic. But I love flying drones, but I'm a camera drone guy.
That's what I'm in right now, is basically the camera drone.
Yeah.
And those camera drones are a beautiful thing.
I want to experience that FPV so bad.
Yeah.
But it's
looks
coming
like a lot of
soon.
fun.
Well, good for
I took
you.
a picture of the steakhouse for Val the other day. And, the Longhorn where we ate. So we got to get back there, Val. Hopefully.
I know. We're I'm flying straight into Canada, but I think next time I'm going to fly into Syracuse so I can go have dinner with you, and then I'll go up with Mark, and then I'll fly back out of Canada. It'll give everyone less having to go to the airports and everything, and give me a damn good steak, which I like. I like my steaks. It was so much fun. It was. Yeah. So I want to go back so I can do that.
Well, Tim's thinking about going up there, Mike, and if he does, he might be able to swing by and pick you up on the way.
Yeah, Paul's always for everyone going on a trip but himself.
Yeah, I don't go.
He's like, yeah, I don't go. Oh,
it's the voyeur side of me. I live through other people.
So Jeff Freestyle saying, Mike Roach, my name's Jeff Rocha, and I'm a quad too. LOL.
Cool. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of special.
Check out his channel.
Yep. Jeff Freestyle.
Yeah. These a lot of these guys, I got to tell you, come on my channel at my 11 o'clock, and it's really late, so I understand why some of the East Coast guys can't come on that late. But I'm on every night at 11, except for Thursday and Saturday, in which Kim is on Kim's channel. But it's just the Puddles and Furbalk Kim show, because that's a lot more FPV. But a lot of these guys come in there, and it's amazing how many of them fly, and they fly, and it gives them the freedom because their physical circumstance doesn't always give them all the freedom they like.
Well, Tim
And so
also
flying does.
Tim's got the DJI goggle outfit that he doesn't use either.
What?
Yeah.
What? Shut up.
He was
Shut
talking.
up.
He was talking about selling that too.
Do not sell it to Paul, because he's a naughty monkey. No, I
Yeah, I
think
did.
so.
Excuse me, go ahead.
So Tim, so you have the DJI setup. What do you think of it?
Now, I don't have the new setup.
He's got the big box goggles.
Yeah, I've got the white setup, the regular
Plug it right
goggles.
into the controller. Yep.
But
So
what
that
few
would be
times
cool.
I've used them,
Mhm.
I love them. They are awesome. Real clear.
Is it the kind that looks like it's huge?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you flip them up and you flip them down.
Because Jim 616 had big DJI goggles that he hadn't been using, and I kept telling him, "You got to use those." Oh, the DJI race goggles. Oh, night train, yeah. So jump off A is in the house, and then Two Stroke Me said he loves the DJI FPV setup. Yeah, those goggles, they're huge though, aren't they? They're huge.
Well, he
They're
said they're
pretty-
very comfortable though, right,
Hey,
Tim?
Herman.
Yeah, to be as big as they are, yeah, they are to me now. They are very comfortable.
Yeah, it really all depends on your shape of your head. I got the white original DJI goggles, and
That's what
for
I've
me,
got.
I got a bad neck, so having the weight on the front, because
Mhm.
I know they're balanced, but there does seem to be more weight on the front, and they bugged me, so I got rid of them. But and I would have needed spotters and stuff now anyway. So like Val was saying a few minutes ago, this, to me, it is a very solitary thing that we do. We tend to get, our friends, nobody cares about our drones like we do. It's other people, they just don't get it. And you just got to do it for yourself and hope people like your content. But then you need spotters now with the new FAA rules and stuff. So that makes using the goggles a lot harder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's
Right.
That's one of my issues. I don't always have a spotter. My wife is usually at work. My two sons are homeschooled, so they're doing schoolwork. My daughter that lives here with us she's tied up with helping my 9-year-old with his homeschooling. So it leaves me with no spotters.
Right.
So
Yeah,
they're nice goggles. Don't get me wrong, they're nice.
Yeah.
I love them, and I've only used them 4 or 5 times, give or take.
Wow.
Due to the fact that I see, not having no spotter. But now I want me a set of good goggles, basic goggles, something that I can use to hook up some of my other drones to. With the DJI, basically that's all you can fly with is DJI drones. Or unless you know what you're doing and can modify it.
See, I have these old fat sharks, and Dronography gave them to me, and I'm really happy because I'm going to get them all set up and try these when I'm in Canada. Haven't really used them, had them on, walked around a little bit with them with a little thing that would show me the camera so I could get used to just having them on. But I can't wait. But these are lightweight. These aren't going to hurt your neck. You're not going to feel weighed down. But I do know some people get used. I mean, you're used to, or you like what you like. But people with glasses, I understand, would not do well with these. And I do wear reading glasses, but not regular glasses. So I'm going to try those. But these are like the first ones I think that came out.
Mike, have you ever tried or looked at the Moverio where you look through the glasses and there's a heads-up display in the middle of the glasses? Very light.
I remember. I know what they are. I've seen those
Right.
when they came out there.
Absolutely.
And with the Mavic, I think instead of using your phone as your in your controller, you put Movario module in there, and then the glasses go up, and it just looked like, for my purposes, because of lack of finger use, too many things to hook up versus just having the iPhone in there, or now I have the smart controller, you know.
Right.
So
smart controller has been really good for you.
Yeah, for my, it's not for everybody, that's for sure, but for me, it's great. Although I like the regular controller, as long as it's not super bright out, it's just fine too. So I was happy with the regular controller, but then when they came out with the smart controller, I was like, all in one, that, and it's brighter. That's awesome for me.
See, I think for most people, at least I'm thinking even for me, the less stuff, the better for me. Because if I'm having to control a whole bunch of stuff, I'm already dyslexic, ADD, what the hell, and have anxiety. I'm going to be running around and going, what the hell? I know me. I'll just, no. No.
That's the fun part about flying with Val. We get to watch you run around and
I know, and that's what's going to happen, because I think it's probably going to take Kim's other leg, so he won't have one.
I heard that.
Because the little propellers,
yeah,
I don't know. I will tell you, lately I've been a bundle of nerves because I'm going to be flying acro for the first time, and I'm really afraid of hurting someone because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It'll be my first flight. So
you're nervous?
You say, Kim says you're nervous, so is he.
oh, but the smart controller screen is too small. Well, what I'm using is my iPad when I do most of my stuff, because it's so big and I can see it. But now I'm have the goggles on, so we'll see what's going to happen with that.
Oh, great.
It'll be, Kim, don't worry. At least your body will be there to stop it.
Well,
That's what I'm afraid of.
Kim ordered one of those suits you see where they train the attack dogs, where it's all padded with the mask and the helmet.
He's going to need that because I'm iPad Pro 9.7.
I'm already missing a leg. I don't need any more body parts gone.
Is that Ranger or Lillian? He's making all that noise. That's my St. Bernard. Is that you, girl? Okay. You just say hi to everybody. There you go. There you go. They will all be hiding behind something. Yeah, because Kim was going, I'll just stand behind you and help you with the controls. No, he's doing that for protection. I know. It's not going to be like a Demi Moore thing.
Well,
Ghost.
Nobody ever.
He's going to be like this.
Nobody ever accused the president of the Naughty Monkey Club of being stupid.
I know. He is the president of the Naughty Monkey Club. I'm just telling you. I know. Are you okay, girlie? Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, so these dogs are going to be sad when I'm gone.
Tim, how was it being interviewed by Val?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
That's good. And
I think I've interviewed everyone on the panel tonight.
We've got to, Tim, we've got to get you some buddies down there in your area to talk drones and fly drones with you.
What area are you in?
South Carolina.
South Carolina, okay.
And he doesn't know anybody in his area that he can talk to or fly with or share with, or
we'll start putting it out.
I think that's the way it is for a lot of us, though. I only know one guy who happens to live about a mile and a half away from me. He's the one who got me into flying drones. Other than him, Centroid is in town, Mark. But our paths just haven't crossed to fly yet. And he's gone FPV more anyway lately, more than me.
But you know what he talks about? He doesn't talk about flying when he talks about you. He talks about going and getting another filet mignon. That's what he talks about. So all he talks about, he goes, I need to go see Mike. Oh, to fly? Well, I thought we'd go to the Longhorn. I'm just, what the hell? That's not the only thing Mike wants to do. Go eat meat with you. Go eat filet. Goes, I know. I think we need to go back and get that.
we just went, my family and I, for my sister's birthday Friday night, and had another filet mignon, and it was good, Val. It was really good this time. They nailed it. They nailed it.
There you go, Val, rubbing it in. See, you shouldn't have flown direct.
Hey, let me tell you, it's not inexpensive, those fillets, but they are worth it.
Yeah.
They are
And
good.
Mark can put the food away.
Mark. That's what he talks about. I need to get together with Mike, and we need to go get some more filet mignons. And I'm just like, oh my God, that's right.
I got to be honest. That sounds like a good idea.
Yes, it is. I don't know. I cook a pretty mean steak. Do you, Ed? When I'm down in Florida, you're going to have to show me. It better be good. I love steak. Mike Kelly, the looks I get when I go to fly.
Yeah,
Oh
Mike Kelly said all his friends do roll their eyes when he brings up drones.
You know what?
Yeah.
And because they don't understand. They don't understand what that is. And even I know you can put a drone there, you can fly, and I enjoy the videos that I watch. I put them all up, and then the TV's playing them while I'm doing my stuff so I can still see them. But I will tell you, to have those drones go up at the same time. We were Centroid and Roger, and Roger put up his Spark. Centroid put up his Zoom. I put up the Phantom, and they were all up there together. It's like, I can't even explain the feeling in my heart. It was just like, oh my God. It was so exciting. It was so beautiful.
So Val,
And
you were flying
hard.
with the Naughty Monkey Squadron.
I was.
So you mean the
was.
feeling of like camaraderie?
Just overwhelming feeling. Just joy. It was just joy. And
That's
I think that that's the thing that sometimes we don't hook up enough when we're out, because we always do our own thing, but you have to at some point. Like, you and Mark need to go flying, put some stuff in the air at the same time. If I come, I'll do it too.
Val,
Because it's just overwhelming joy you feel when you see that.
Drone Pool just says he cooks a pretty dang good bowl of ramen noodles.
He's another naughty monkey. Don't be talking ramen, more talking filet. I'll sick Annie on you. But I think that's the thing. But I never knew that. I've had drones. I've had my one drone for well over a year and a half. And I know that I've been watching people fly, but I wouldn't have known that but a month ago, 2 months ago now, when we were flying, that I realized what a beautiful thing it was to have everything in the air at the same time with my friends. It's just, we got to try to get around to these places where our community is and go fly with them, because it's a great feeling. So next time, Mike, I come, you and we're flying together.
Okay.
You be ready. I'm just saying.
Jeff Style FPV just asked if I ever flew acro or anything. Jeff, I have never done the FPV quads, only camera drones. I'm a photographer first and a flyer second, really. I enjoy the flying part of it, but to me, it's to get the video or the photo, but the flying part is fun. But I don't have the fingers to do FPV. You got to move fast, and I'd be crashing and I can't build. So it's too much of a pain.
Yeah, it'd be hard for you to chase your drone down in a tree and that kind of
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, the video he did going down in Syracuse with those tree covered roads. You remember that one? That you did. The trees were covering the roads. They were meeting in the middle, and he was flying slowly down. That was one of the most gorgeous videos I've ever seen, Mike.
Oh, thanks.
It was so beautiful. So those camera drones capture things that nobody else is going to capture. And so I think you're just placed exactly right in what you do.
Right.
Because you are a photographer.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but the flying around is somehow reaching, a mile away. It will. It's just something about that too, that vicarious travel. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's you know, I can reach that hill over there in no time. It's a cool feeling.
Yeah, I just think it's, yeah. Jeff Freestyle said, I can't move any of my fingers and I fly acro. You can do it too.
Jeff is Jeff and
Well, I got his channel locked in, so I'm gonna have to check out his stuff.
Oh, check out his stuff.
Amazing, Mike.
Yeah, he does. He does a great
so
job.
Proud
really.
of you guys.
I see Citrus Tower.
It's funny how many people with
Ronald.
Different type of disabilities are into drones. You know, it's you know, we don't necessarily highlight it, but you know, you just kind of get to know each other and go, oh, I didn't know that guy was in a wheelchair or has one leg or whatever.
I climb my own trees. When I get stuck in a tree or somebody else, I go up the tree. I got no problem.
And then to get him out of the tree, we use a potato gun.
Tim, you told me that's how you get away from Val.
You're a lot better than that. Don't listen to Naughty Monkey.
You're going to get me in hell.
Yes, you are. And I'm going to be there in 6 days.
We
got
to support the president here.
I'm a dead man in 6 days. Stop it. Love you, pal.
I remember before she came the last time, she was talking for 2 weeks how she was going to beat you.
Oh, yeah. It's still on.
Yeah, he has to be good because he doesn't want another replica of last time.
But I figure if I throw myself on the ground in a ball, she'll maul me for a while, then get bored and leave.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not like a bear. I'll just stay there and wait for you to twitch.
Love My Drone says Jeff flies better than he does.
Hey, Mike Kelly, thank you for coming in, darling. I sure appreciate it.
Yeah, good to see you, Mike. He makes some great camera videos.
Mm-hmm. I like the fact that all the different channels. Oh, you have a lot of hair. I gotta brush you, baby girl. But
Jeff.
Yes. What?
Oh, I'm just because Love My Drones asked who can't move their fingers.
Yeah, Jeff Freestyle and Mike Roche.
Mike has limited mobility.
Yeah.
Right.
Because of a spinal injury when you were in high school
16,
wrestling.
wasn't
Right?
it?
Yeah.
I'm proud of
yeah.
it. I'm proud of it.
Yeah. It's funny how the little things can change us on a dime, right? Change where we are, what we're doing can change us on a dime. And that's one thing I've realized in life now is that we just really never know where we're going to be ever.
Right.
So we got to always be just really putting our best selves forward. And that's one reason we talk about these channels being like kind of safe to be in. Nobody puts anyone down here, and nor do we allow anyone to do that, so that we have these safe zones, because you never know where your life's going to be 1 second to the next. You don't.
Well, and Mike, Tim was saying that the drones have pretty much almost given him a reason for continuing on to live besides family. And I think that you have expressed the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy before. You know, I was carrying on in life, but I'll tell you, this summer especially, I've just been out of the house constantly and going somewhere and busier than I would otherwise be. I mean, I was, you know, not sitting around. I really enjoyed my family and other things, and, you know, catching some sun and all that, but it's really given me something to focus on. And now it's going on the 3rd year of it. And, you know, it's, you know, it hasn't been all, I wouldn't say life changing, but it's given me this circle of friends though, too, also here on YouTube. I wouldn't know you guys at all if it weren't for drones, you know? So, you know, and even though I've only met Val in person and Mark, you know, there's still that sense of friendship, like genuine friendship.
Yes. Yeah, and that's one thing I like about it. I like the fact that we've been able to to get to know people on such a great level. Because you don't forget anybody, right? You're not going to forget the people that you meet and you become so close to. And yeah, that's why Syracuse steak. I love steak. And sing Mike. Fly all the way in just for steak.
Right.
She's known for not commenting. Oh yeah, but Ronald, yes, I did see that video. It was beautiful. And of course I went and saw it. It was in Idaho you took that. So of course I saw it. It was gorgeous. I saw it the same day. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I thought I commented on it, but I don't always comment on it. But what I know is like, it told me, have you seen this video? I said, I don't know. Went in, saw my like because it was still blue. And I thought, yes, I did. But then I watched it again because it was a fun video with the Mobile. So it was really, really, really nice. So yeah, I think this is a great community for getting to know each other. And we'll get our South Carolinians in. We'll get them in, and then you'll be flying. And if not, you never know. My sister and I keep talking about going down south, looking at all the old family places. So maybe I'll get down there and we'll go fly, because I wouldn't mind that either, because I'm getting around. Go pick up Kim, drag him down south. You haven't seen nothing till you've seen down south. There.
I love it.
Yeah.
Which I've never been up north, so I can't say that I wouldn't love up north.
Okay.
But the cold, I just don't think I could handle the cold that y'all get.
Yeah, it is really cold. The only thing, like last time I went down to South Carolina, I was went to go. I showed my daughter all the schools that she'd go to in college, and this was many years ago because she's already graduated college and all that. But I went down in South Carolina and I went to the Waffle House. I will never do that again. That was terrible.
Why?
They gave you a piece of toast and it had like orange on it. And she was like, oh, look, Mom, cheesy toast. And it was not cheese. I don't know what it was. What do you put on there? Turn the toast orange. I was like, no. That can't be right. But they ate. I just decided not to because I thought orange, no. I don't know what it was. So, and then I went to Pennsylvania to do a course. I took a bunch of judges and stuff back. We went to take a course. And they were like, the Waffle House. I'm like, yeah, no, you guys have fun. Hey, Keto Kitchen with Lisa. How you doing, darling? Welcome into the stream. And I am putting you blue. You are now blue, Lisa. So, guys, make sure you check out all the channels that come in here. They're all so good. Oh, Ronald, I was in Bethlehem. And I was on a diabetic med that I should have been a little more careful. And to fly, I had to take a little bit of Valium doctor gave me. And we ended up in Camden, New Jersey, accidentally. I wasn't driving. I was just giving directions. I didn't know where I was pointing. Woo, let's go. They made me sit in the back seat after that.
Kim's showing his homemade wing.
You know what? Last time he put it on his back and jumped out the window. It's beautiful.
He did? Well, I saw him out in front of the house with doing his ring dance on Roger's night cam.
I just tell him, oh, what were you saying on night cam? Don't push me out. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure your wing will hold you. Boop. With sauce. Ooh, potato soup would be good with sausage in it. Orange cheese is mature cheddar here in England. Heath. Okay, I will say that Heath is the first naughty monkey I ever met on YouTube. He's very naughty.
You know, Tim, we do get some seriously cold winters up here. But spring is beautiful. Summer is beautiful. And we have some pretty spectacular falls. I'm sure Paul knows about the cold too. and obviously Kim up in Canada.
That's
Yeah,
why I
you guys
don't
have-
look 60 years old.
That's Kim's favorite time of year.
Cryogenics.
But if you have a fireplace and a comfy couch, doesn't matter. You don't have
I
to
got a
go
warm
out.
body.
Not the same, but that's okay.
Not the same.
Oh my God. Furball Kim, have you flown it FPV or is it line of sight? He hasn't actually flown it yet, but I'll let him talk about that. Go ahead, Kim. Talk about it.
Well, I haven't flown it yet. I'm still putting parts on it. I just need a few more parts, a receiver, a transmitter, a VTX, a receiver, a battery. And I have everything else, the motor, the ESC, the servos, and stuff like that for it. But with the FPV thing, I haven't really gotten around to trying it. But I have found the center of gravity. I put a weight on it and threw it, and it just sails perfect. So it's going to fly.
Motor, he built the frame for $6.
Well, that
Yeah.
Kim's got a sign he's going to put up out there at Roger's place. So it's called Kitty Hawk North.
Well, I have a motor and everything for it, but I just need a couple more parts. But FPV's been consuming me, and plus live streaming and all that. I really haven't gotten around with it yet. But I have diagrams to make one. You can make them smaller if you want, or big like that.
Hey, Corey Mano's in the house.
Hey,
Corey
Corey.
Mano, we have Furball. We have TCM Drones, which is Tim. And Tim's in the middle. We have Paul at the bottom, and of course Mike Roach. You know all them. And so that's who we have in tonight.
And
Hey guys, make sure you pick up the channels. And really quickly, I'm going to put Tim's link in because I want to make sure you get TCM Drones while he is here. TCM Drones. Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go.
That's the same with me.
Here we go.
But it does fly really smooth. And it's really super easy to build that thing.
Copy.
Swift Fox is building a big 64-inch wing too.
Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. This is TCM's channel. So guys, go make sure you hit him up, start watching his stuff. And so he's at 300, I believe 304, if I saw that correctly. So Ronald, you leaving? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, Ronald. Cost me $25 for the foam. Mad Kiwi. Hi, Mad Kiwi.
Mad Kiwi. He's down in New Zealand, right?
For
Or Tasmania, is it?
Oh, is it trans? I think somebody was from Tasmania. Yep.
Yep. One of those two.
Yeah, he's at one of those. We'll just Transylvania.
Mike, I just want to say something. We was discussing my situations, but I can't help to keep looking and with your situation. It makes me really feel good that you're able to get out and just fly. It makes my situation look small. But I just want to say I'm really proud of you. You know, get out, taking it with stride and doing what you do, even with the disabilities that you have.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's fun, man. You know, it takes a little effort to do, but it's all fun in the doing. You know, it's not like, oh, I gotta do this and in order to get up in the air. I'm having a good time the whole time, and you know, it's an enhancement to life. So you know, and all of our disabilities are all relative to us. you know, it's hard to, you know, when we go around comparing each other, we can always say one guy has it worse or better, whatever. It's hard. Our own things are hard for each of us, and in our own way. So, but I don't know. It's a great hobby, and you meet the friendliest people. I was flying the other night, and outside of a plaza, we're right near the steakhouse, and one guy stopped along. He was in the service in the Army, and he got talking about flying the drones in the Army, the little handheld ones that they put together in the field and stuff like that. And then another woman from the Syracuse newspaper walked by, and she was telling me about their drones that they use for news and stuff like that. And that's just one night of flying. I mean, you know, it's just, you know, just people inquire, and I've gotten like 99% good response from the public when I've been out there. And so, you know, it's, you know, what a great thing. So, but for us guys with disabilities who can't maybe run up a hill or run up a flight of steps, but we can fly up them, no problem, you know.
Very inspirational, Mike. And so is Tim. You know, and there were several people in the chat who were talking about their disabilities. And that's the thing is, it almost levels the playing field. So we're on, no matter what your disability or proclivities or whatever, we're all on the same level.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all flying. It's all just fun. Yep. And we're all having fun, and we're all community, and we're just as much a member of this community, regardless of everything else, than anyone else. So kind of equal. Just I like it that way. That way I can go visit people when I want to and have steak. I'm just saying.
Steak.
Do I have to send you a plane ticket, Val, for Christmas?
I would come and have steak. I love it. Yeah, because I think it's just fun. And of course, you know, yeah, just fun. And of course, you know, the company was excellent. So that made it even nicer.
Yeah.
Of course, Mark wasn't great, but you know, we have to make allowances for Centroid. No, he was fun. I got to tell you, if you ever have a chance to travel with somebody, you know, and it's Mark, do it. He was a lot of fun. We laughed the whole way. We laughed the whole way coming back. He was just a lot of fun.
Well,
the good thing is you end up by the side of the road within 5 minutes of getting in the car.
Yeah, and you shared a special moment with him when he was going, I
was like, that's right. Go ahead and check there. I promise there's no drugs. No, because he you know, and he plays along really well, and he's just what can I say? He was a fun guy, and he's fun to you know, it just, you know, the camaraderie, because he told me we were going into Mini Cooper, so I didn't bring my drone. I didn't bring half my stuff because he said there'd be no room, and I knew he was taking a bunch of drones. So I come there with something over my shoulder and a backpack, and that's it. And he goes, "Where's the drones?" And I'm like, "I didn't," because then he came to pick me up in the Mini Cooper from the airport. And then it breaks down. And then I'm just staring at him because, "Oh, we weren't taking this anyway." Look, I left all my stuff at home, you monkey, naughty monkey. And he's like, oh. But Lewis P. Floyd came to the rescue, Puddin', and picked us up. So that was fun. Have you met Tim, Lewis P.? Lewis P. Floyd helped Centroid first start building quads. And so, and he did a live build of a whoop on my channel over a year ago. Well, probably a year ago now, wasn't it, Kim? And he's a teacher, and you can tell it when he's talking. You can tell he's a teacher because he wants to teach. And so, but he helped that in the community. And so he had to come save us. And I call him Puddin' because he gave me a half-hour lecture on the proof is in the pudding. I said, "Okay, well, now you're a pudding." "No, I'm not. Don't call me that." You are now pudding to me. So now I call him Puddin'. I'm not sure he's thrilled with it, but you're going to lecture me, you're going to have a name. Puddin'. So when you see him, you can say, hey, Puddin'. You'll be fine. And that little piece of poop that we're doing to go on our antennas, right? I'm going to tell you, we're telling him is chocolate pudding with eyeballs. So he'll sport it around everywhere. Hey guys, remember, if you want, if you're a member of the community, right? And you want one of those that goes on the antennas, even if you don't fly FPV, doesn't matter to me. It's something that I bought the filament for. Centroid's printing a bunch of them out for me, and I'm going to be sending them out to the community. It's just something I want to do. I just want to give something that signifies that we don't give a shit. We fly.
Right.
And we all fly. So if you want one, just send me your address. I'm going to put my
Email.
Email back in here. My Val's Life Health Journey. This was my first name. That's why it's this one instead of anything else. At gmail.com. Just let me know who you are. Give me your address, and you will be getting one.
And
So
just in the notation, put I give a shit.
That's right. We don't give a shit. Yeah. Well, we were thinking about that. We give a shit, but then we thought, I don't give a shit because we all fly. We're all out there. We all have purpose. We all have meaning, regardless of our circumstance. Rich, poor, indifferent. It doesn't matter. And we care about all of you. So
plastic piece of poop to put on your antenna.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Centroid's not in here to show it. So it's about this tall. It has eyeballs.
Right.
And you can fit it on, I think I have one. Okay, I know you can fit it on this antenna because you can fit it on the other one. But it goes right on top of a lollipop antenna. And all you have to do is do a little hot glue, stick it on, and there it is. And it can either go on your goggles or it can go on your actual drone. And the first drone I have is called the Little Shit. And so that's going to have it on there. And okay, guys, I don't like that word so much because I've never used it, but I'm going to use it.
If you run an antenna like that, it will fit right over top of that antenna as well.
Yes. So I just want you guys to know it's still all good. Oh, harvest for falcon under 2 bridges. Craig, I'm just checking out your channel real quick. Under 2 bridges. Okay, so you have. Okay, I see you're just getting started with doing something else a little bit. Let me see your about page. And I moved to NZ from the UK. I'll be adding more videos. Very nice. Welcome to our channel.
And everybody, if you want to subscribe to Craig, do so.
Yeah, so Craig, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you blue, and here's the rules. We don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. Anything that divides us, we don't talk about. Okay? Because this isn't about how many divisions we can create. It's about how we can come together as a community. So that's my rules. If you break them, out. Mad Kiwi's altar channel. Oh, you're Mad Kiwi? Okay, Mad Kiwi. Let me give you something. There you go, my darling. You are in the house.
That's right, Ed.
Kind of looks like this. Yeah. Do you see it? Do you see what Ed put in there? Oh, you can't see it, can you? Because you're, all about sharing. So it's just a little emoji, and it has a little thing you can put on your things. Or if you do not fly FPV, you can put it on a hat. You can super glue it anywhere.
Or you can get a pair of them and have them for earrings.
Do not wear them as earrings. We're just giving one out per. And so that's the one thing. It's just a thank you from my channel to your channels. And Kim is also in on this with us because we were talking to John Coopy. And John said, Kim said, I don't give a shit. And he had something on his, and then John Coopy said, I don't give two shits or something. And then I said, but I do. And so then I talked to Centroid about making this for me because it came to my brain. What can I say? So yeah.
Like a mascot.
Huh?
It's kind of like a mascot, a channel mascot.
It is. Sorry, guys. It is. It's not going to say my name on it. Not going to say anything. Just a little thing you can have if you want to have it.
Mike would love one.
Mike, did you want one?
I'd love one.
I will get you one
I'll
for
find
sure.
someplace for it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it in my drone case for luck or something, you know.
Uh-huh. And of course, Tim's going to be getting one for sure. So, okay. I had a great live with Mr. Crowley and Doan alone last night. Very nice. Very nice. Love my drones. Yeah. So, guys, it is the end of the show. And I'm sorry to say that. Does anyone want to say goodbyes before I close out?
Bye.
Hi,
Okay, there we go. So
Thank
guys,
y'all for having me.
make sure you check out TCM because you want to make sure that you get him in your bucket of channels that you watch. I am putting his link back up one more time. Make sure you hit that. We have Mike Roche in the house, beautiful. Paul Murray, my naughty monkey friend. We have Kim. And so what I want to say is we're going to be back on at 11 o'clock tonight for a 1-hour show. It's the FPV show. It's Puddles and Furball Kim FPV. We want to let you know we'll be there and it'll be on my channel again. It just happens to be a 2-night thing, a 2-channel night, but I appreciate it. I know you had choices, but thank you for coming in and welcoming TCM into our community in such a beautiful way. And brother, thank you for coming in and just letting us all know, your life. What a beautiful thing to share with us. And I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, we had so much fun. So what I'm going to say is, guys, go ahead and stay in for a minute. You guys don't click out. I am clicking everyone else. Guys, I love you. You know it. And go ahead and check for a ball. I mean, Joan Pulley said it's funny, but we never know. Little dumpling, you always come on as I'm going. Oh, I always miss you, little dumpling. Love